Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 19 of my FIFA 16 career mode series with Manchester United. Today, we have a big game in the league. We're in February now, but yeah, the game against Chelsea away from home is so huge. Not just because it's Chelsea, probably the hardest game of the league season. If we beat them, we go top, and that will be just a great confidence booster. Also, the first game of the next episode will be against Bayern Munich, first knockout round of the Champions League. If you'd like to see that later today, drop a like on the video. But you can see there, Chelsea top of the table. We've got a pretty solid goal difference as well. If we can somehow win this game here today, we'll go top. But look at that, Jerome Boateng, their new signing, obviously splash the cash. Chelsea can do that. They've got the money to. Look at that, almost 40 million on that signing. Do you think he's worth it? Obviously, it'll be his second spell in England. A few seasons back, he was at Man City. He didn't do too well. I think he was still maturing as a player, and he did that when he moved to Bayern Munich. Maybe this will be a good opportunity for him. He'll be better this time around in England. But you look also at Branislav Ivanovic. I think he's a real weak area for them. Even both fullbacks. Bubba at left back. He isn't really world class, and that's what Chelsea really look to base their team around for the most part in recent years. But here, Ander Herrera 1-2ing with Juan Mata. Juan Mata, great opportunity to finish there, and he does. He's not going to pass up that opportunity to score against his old team. Absolutely amazing there. I was shushing the crowd a little bit, being a bit cheeky, but Juan Mata, I was up for that because this is a big game. It could almost, obviously not by itself be a title decider, but it'll go a long way to deciding the title. If there's a couple points in it come the end of the season, we'll be looking back at this game as the game we really won it. But you don't really know what's going to happen. But one Mata's been really big for us this season. How do you think he's done? For me, I believe he's done better than I expected. Obviously, not much sprint speed in him anymore. He's got decent acceleration agility though, so he can still make an impact if you know how to use him. Willian with the cross comes off of the top of the post there, very, very close. Then Pedro puts it in, and Cesc Fabregas, wowee, what a goal. That scissor kick, just as class. That's Cesc Fabregas at his absolute best. You could say that's a bit lucky for them as well, because on another day that could have just went out of play and for a goal kick. So a bit unlucky, but also they kept it in play. It was unlucky to, obviously, keep the ball in play, but that goal, well, there was no luck with that. That was just absolute class. So Bubba at the back here plays it back to Courtois. Uh-oh, there's an error. And Juan Mata, he's going to win a penalty. And Jerome Boateng, oh, he's going to be shattered with that. But also, we got to look at the replay. There's obviously a lot of dubious penalties being conceded. He was holding on to him. Originally, when I watched that back the first time, I thought, yeah, Juan Mata took a bit of a dive. He just got nudged a little bit. But there you saw Jerome Boateng, who was actually holding onto his shirt a little bit. And you know, that's a no-no in FIFA. Like, in the box, penalties can easily be given. So, can we take the lead back? I really want to. I don't want to let this slip. But there you go. It's 2-1. What a finish from the spot by Bastian Schweinsteiger. And you can see Jerome Boateng, he's not very happy with himself there, is he? Courtois just, sending him the wrong way. You see him looking back there. And Bastian Schweinsteiger, that's his 5th goal of the season. And again, he scored more goals than I expected. I didn't really expect him to score many like this time in the season, maybe expecting to score 1 or 2 goals. But 5, of course, a few have been from penalties. But that's a big reason why he's been improving in his attributes. A lot of people think potential is everything, but performances in game is almost equal. It's really important. EA actually have officially said that as well. How players develop, it's potential. It's also equal with their performances in game. So you got to take a look at that as well. And now we are top of the league. But I don't want to get too excited. There's a lot more games to play out this season, without a doubt. So I just want to keep going. I want to try and keep winning games. But to win the league in the first season, it'll be a great start to this career mode. I don't know if I could win Champions League because we're going to face some tough teams. We got Bayern Munich. Maybe they'll smash us and we'll get knocked out. I wouldn't say smash us. Maybe they'll just be too good for us. And maybe it'll be hard to score against them. Either way, you got to find out what will happen Even though what I don't like is the break between the first leg and second leg. But look at the training there, Perez and Dunn. But yeah, there will be a few games break. Like the first leg against Bayern Munich, then I've got like 4 other games to play. So it probably won't even be in the following, it won't be in the following episode. We'll just have to see how many games I'll be able to get in the next episodes. But look at that. David De Gea, his average form is 8.1. So we'll chuck in a squad report here as well. David De Gea, that always happens in recent years in the squad reports or just the development with goalkeepers. They don't really actually improve much on their goalkeeping attributes like ready-made players. A bit disappointing. They improve the other attributes and not goalkeeping. But look at that, Rooney and Schweinsteiger, both 88 overall. A lot of people, well, not a lot of people, some people are complaining, saying I'm not playing Rooney striker, but it's either playing Rooney striker or Lacazette. And we could still play Rooney and play Lacazette the way we are right now, and we're doing well. Of course, Lacazette not smashing in the goals, but he's improving some nice technical attributes, really important. Chris Smalling has gone up to 89 stand tackle right now. He's almost, like you look at those attributes by itself, he's almost a world-class defender. Like 89 stand tackle, like when he's going in for those standing tackles, he's one of the best in the game. You can't hide behind that if you look at the attribute. But yeah, leave your guys' thoughts. You guys leave your thoughts on Chris Smalling, on his attributes. Phil Jones as well. He's developing. Michael Carrick, we will let go at the end of the season. Like I mentioned, this will be like his career ending at Manchester United. He'll probably move on to another team and he won't retire, but I'm going to treat it as, yeah, this is his final season and he will be retiring. But anyway, that is the squad report. Leave your thoughts on the development of players like Schweinsteiger and Rooney. And you can see here in midfield, we're resting a lot for this upcoming game against Southampton and also starting Martial. And again, if we were playing Rooney and rotating with Lacazette as striker, Martial, yeah, he wouldn't be playing much at all, I should say, as Memphis gets the breakthrough actually early in the second half here. It was one of those games, wasn't too much action in the first half. Southampton playing pretty defensive. But as I said there, Martial, he was pretty cool on the ball there. Played it through to Memphis. And Memphis, he's been solid this season as well. 5 goals. He hasn't been setting the world alight or anything like that, but he's been good. He's shown good signs and signs that he will be a world-class player in season to come. But look at that, Martial. He wins the free kick, and actually that was one of their defenders on a yellow card. So you know what is coming here. Second yellow and red card for Southampton, for Jose Fontes. It's disappointing for them, of course, because they're already losing. He's the captain. So that just... I've noticed that a lot. Do you notice, I suppose, because a lot of captains of clubs are centre-backs. So they'll be, a player to get a red card more regular than others. And there was something here. I remember playing this. Like, after a red card, I was trying to change the player here. Obviously, Memphis, one of our best free kick takers in the team, but there's no button. There's no section where it shows you can press RT to change the player. So that was a bit annoying because I had to go with Memphis, and, he didn't score. Even though, he's one of the best free kick takers in the team. I just wanted to see, who else was available. Maybe Rooney, or Rooney wasn't on the pitch, but, whoever else. Schneiderlin here, though, and that's going to be another penalty. Talks again, obviously it's, I don't know if it's easy to win penalties or, not actually winning the penalties, that the defenders actually just give away them too much, or are they given away too easily? Like, should have that been a penalty? I notice those kinds a lot where the player just nudges them a little bit and they fall down. Leave your thoughts on penalties in FIFA 16 anyway, because I notice myself I'm getting a lot, and obviously, giving us extra opportunities to win games. So can we make it 2-0 here? Bastian Schweinsteiger scores again from the spot. He seems unstoppable. I love him. Like, it feels a bit weird. Like, it doesn't feel like, I know, it feels a bit weird with me, with kind of older players who used to be absolutely amazing. Like, at his best a few years back, Schweinsteiger, world class. Obviously, to me, I still think he is, but it's kind of hard to believe we have Schweinsteiger at Manchester United. That's the biggest point I'm trying to make, as they score a late kind of consolation goal here. Of course, they have a red card, and will be able to hold on late unless they have a chance to finish. from here, but it was a pretty poor corner. It wasn't terrible. They will still be able to get a header on, but yeah, it didn't look likely from that kind of position. But yeah, what do you think about that with Schweinsteiger? It's kind of hard to believe, like Schweinsteiger, the legend that he is at Manchester United. Some important results there. Chelsea win against Arsenal. Arsenal had a poor season so far. Scouting update here from Brazil. Do we get anyone decent? A few poor ones originally, but then we get Martinho Gutierrez. He's a goalkeeper. You may look 5'8". He's a bit small for a goalkeeper. People like to point that out a lot for youth players as well, like saying like a player's really small or something like that. But don't forget, players grow. They grow in their height, so keep that in mind, and he'll grow to a decent height. But anyway, leave your thoughts on him. How does he look so far from what you can see anyway? And here the lad goes himself again. Juan Mata. Oh my God. How good is Juan Mata today in the FA Cup against Norwich? I actually want to try and win. I want to try and win the FA Cup. Maybe go for the treble if we could. Will be an insane way to start off this series. But Juan Mata, like, he's just fake shotting there really, but his dribbling on the ball is so good. And that's just individual class, individual brilliance. Absolutely amazing. Lacazette now through the middle finds Memphis. He's able to get past Andre Wisdom on that occasion. He's got great ball control, doesn't he, Memphis? But how about that? Talk about his ball control. How about his finishing? That's one of the best goals this season. Memphis, oh, you're going to be an exciting player to use over the coming seasons. How about that? Not many players can do that right in the top corner. Memphis, second goal of the FA Cup this season. I reckon the FA Cup, I'll show you at the end of this episode, but there's not too many teams that are really, really good left in the FA Cup. But Norwich, they have a chance, and Mbokani makes it 2-1. Maybe some slight hope for Norwich here. I've noticed against smaller teams, I can still concede goals. I really noticed some other occasions, especially in the cups. Maybe I've got a lead like 2-0, and then they equalise, make it 2-1. They have a late chance here. It's Cameron Jerome on that occasion. That was a great opportunity when you look back at it. Like, it may look just like a poor chance because it was easily saved, but it was in a great position to score. Again, we didn't completely dominate the game. There's not too many games where I get more possession, but that's how FIFA 16 is. But look at this, the FA Cup, the best team there is Spurs, actually, which is really weird because, like, you would expect like Chelsea or Man City or Arsenal, any of them to be there, but they're not. So we have a great opportunity to win the FA Cup this season. So that is it for this episode. Drop a like if you would like to see another one later today. As I said, hopefully I'll be able to get that one done. And yeah, 2 episodes of this daily I'll be looking for. So yeah, if you guys will appreciate that, yeah, just leave a like on the video. And yeah, if you want to see it, there's Bayern Munich coming up. So that is absolutely huge. Do you think we can beat Bayern Munich? Maybe leave your predictions of the first leg and maybe second leg as well. But that's it for now, and I'll see you guys next time.